You gonna feel all this we got to do? Look, hey Tank, we gonna go 35 for 12.
Many years ago, legendary champion Marvin Hagler remarked that it's hard to get up and do road work at 5 a.m. when you're sleeping in silk pajamas. In other words, when you're hungry, when you're chasing something, the grind comes naturally.
Good.
But once you're comfortable, that fire can fade.
Day 4 of Gervonta Davis' training camp, as shown on Prime Video, delivered exactly what fans of Tank were hoping for. The footage revealed not just a boxer putting in work at the gym, but a focused and driven athlete showing more determination, energy, and commitment than he did in his first bout with Lamont Roach.
10, 9, 8, 7, power, 6, 5, power, 4, power, 3, 2, one more. Good. Under here. Roll under the bed. Good job.
That lawnmower, that's that.
This isn't just another fight or a routine title defense. This is the return of Gervonta "Tank" Davis, he stated as the video opened. The changes in Tank's routine were immediately clear. His training now starts early in the morning with a focused jog and ends the day the same way. Between those runs, his schedule is packed with hours of disciplined training and a meticulously balanced diet designed to provide the exact nutrients his body needs for peak performance.
A very, very big moment. What is your normal day-to-day like at this time of a camp?
I'm also a night person, but I might go to sleep probably around like 3 to 4. Probably wake up probably like 11, get my run in, and then eat, probably lay back down, and then wake up probably like 6 or 7, get my night workout in.
Damn, so you're doing 2-a-days at this point, right?
For the first time in a while, Tank has taken a more deliberate approach to building muscle, aiming to boost both his strength and punching power. During his last bout, the WBA lightweight champion was caught off guard when he realized his usual power wasn't enough against Lamont Roach. Now he's focused on leveling up every aspect of his game. Tank is fully convinced that to outperform Roach, he must improve across the board. And that's exactly what he's committed to doing.
Freeze mode, let's go.
I know I can beat him. I've done it before. This isn't about him. It's about me, Tank stated with conviction. He understands that victory depends on refining every detail of his performance, which is why his training has been completely restructured for improvement across the board. One of the most notable changes is his intense sparring regimen. He now goes 15 rounds with each sparring partner, with each round extended to 5 minutes, pushing his endurance, focus, and resilience to new heights.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Take deep breath when you walk. Take deep breath. Right. Take deep breath.
Oh, stop closing up. Gotta let it go. Keep turning, step around. Keep turning.
The goal behind these changes is to enhance Tank Davis' endurance and overall athleticism. Determined to elevate his game, Davis is now dedicating extra time to improving his footwork, ensuring his movement is smoother and more controlled, especially against an opponent like Lamont Roach, who thrives in close quarters and carefully selects his shots. In addition, Davis commits significant time to shadowboxing, mitt work, and heavy bag drills, sharpening both his technique and timing.
How your balance felt like?
Interestingly, the most significant change in Tank's training, and perhaps the one that could make the biggest difference, is the return of his longtime head trainer, Calvin Ford.
Ill will isn't enough. Thus, the heightened intensity in camp.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Oh, good rim, good rim. I like the way y'all jump right back in.
We did how many rounds? We probably did at least like 8 straight.
Yeah, but you in the bag for about 8 too.
Yeah.
They was good. You're not in bad shape.
This guy pick up my money.
For the first time in his career, Gervonta "Tank" Davis entered a fight without his longtime head trainer, Calvin Ford, and it ended in a loss to Lamont Roach. While fans speculated, Davis was quick to downplay concerns. Calvin's back now. You just have to step away for a bit to make sure everything's better. Ford's absence raised eyebrows, especially since fans are used to seeing him alongside Kenny Ellis, a duo that for many defines Tank's corner. Instead, Barry Hunter stepped in, which led some to wonder about a possible shakeup. In an interview with Fight Hub TV, Ford explained there was no fallout. "I just took a step back. People are reading into it too much." He emphasized that he needed time to focus on his amateur fighters and reset. Davis respected that. Barry Hunter also reassured fans, "Calvin will be there. Kenny will be there. Nothing's changed. We're all still family." He reminded everyone that coaching adjustments aren't new, and that the internet often gets the story wrong. Now with Ford back in the gym and Tank locked in, the focus is on redemption, and the team is united once again.
And Lamont Roach. Can you tell us a little bit about the history between them two?
Oh man, they've been knowing each other from the amateurs, silver gloves, everything. They grew up actually together, you know. Roach and him back and forth battles and whatnot. It's gonna be a pretty interesting fight, you know what I'm saying? Because Roach he come to fight, and I think talking all that stuff about why Roach, because he signed and took the fight, you know what I'm saying? And it's good for the community.
Now, do you feel like there's unfair criticism because of Lamont Roach not being as known of a fighter?
Back. He wasn't buzzed. There was, I don't know what round it was, and he fell in and pulled out, and Lamont Roach countered with, I believe it was a right hand, right? When he came back to the corner, he said, he caught me one time, and definitely he felt that shot. But for the most part, other than that, he thought that he could see most of the punches coming. That was the only punch that got his attention. Yes.
I'm getting back at the gym in like a week. I'm gonna take a good, probably like couple of days off, but I gotta get back in the gym. Ball ahead, pass it, man.
Yep. Hey man, Warren here from High 97. Lamont definitely learned stuff about you in this bout right here. What have you learned in this fight from Lamont that you could take forward in the next fight?
I could have stopped him. I could have stopped. It's me. Definitely my fault.
Right here. Hey Tank, congratulations.
Thank you.
So at the end you talked about how the audience has like a love-hate relationship. Sometimes they love you, sometimes they don't. And obviously they were reacting during the fight. Did that affect your performance or confidence at all?
No, I wasn't really paying attention to the crowd. You know what I mean? I was more so